After losing to Andy in a sweep, Allenbot would face off against Somalian, seeking to win at least a few points or even take the win. Unfortunately, he would get swept once again, even though he did have some consistent games. It's just Somalian would beat him in efficiency. That means Somalian would get 7 more points added to his score, while Allenbot gets 0.
Let's count down game number 1 of the Saturday Showdown first match between Sidnev and O. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris! And we are underway. We have two very, very fan favorite players. I mean, I enjoy watching both of them, and I have for years now, making me feel old. Watching both of these players play and progress, just seeing how they learn. Ooh, Sidnev with a little bit of a misdrop there at the start. But they know what they're doing and burn out very beautifully, passing on the Tetris. But it's the most efficient way to solve that. Ooh, Sidnev. A little bit of a rough start, but they seem to be handling this pretty well. Already setting up for a Tetris. Just about an Xbox level, and gets the dirty Tetris. They go to 48,000 points. Meanwhile, O at 69,000. Hey now, of course, have to get the King Hey now in there. And Sidnev actually almost clean. Opens up that right side here with that burn. Needs bar or something to burn a single to set up for the Tetris. Ooh, but that's not going to quite get Tetris ready there for Sidnev. So they're just going to have to do a little bit of burning here. Takes the Tetris, going to 83,000 points. Oh, in a little bit of a tricky situation. This is same piece sets, remember. So O is going to take the Tetris there to go to 123,000 points. And Sidnev with a nice dirty there and opens up the J dependency to burn that down and open up the right side. 133,001 point for Sidnev. Of course, the patented 1 pushdown point for Sidnev. It wouldn't be them without it. And Sidnev opting to burn a little bit here. Just vibing. 139,000 points through 47 lines. Not Tetris ready though. This will be only a triple if the bar comes. I have to give O a little bit of a refresh there. Looks like a little bit of stuttering on his end. A little bit of a stream issue there for O, it looks. So we're just gonna keep it going while both players play. Sidnev with a nice Tetris setup here. Gets the bar and knocks it down. Oh, very beautiful setup there. It'll be interesting to see how Sidnev solves it. Yeah, O dropping some frames here, but most importantly, still alive. And as long as the score update's enough where we can give a score update, it's okay. That's not the most pleasant experience, but we make do with what happens with technology. So Sidnev at 244,000 points through 79 lines. A little bit of an unfortunate situation here. A little bit of a slow start, but they're able to take another Tetris, going to 267. And it's a nice burn setup there. And O at 232,000 points through 67 lines. Probably a little bit further ahead than that, but a little bit of a slideshow at the moment. Sidnev very nicely set up for the Tetris there. Just waiting for the bar, gets the bar and knocks down another Tetris. He's able to clean up very nicely and just kind of hang in there. There we go. Don't know what happened with O's stream, but it's all taken care of now. And to give a real-time score update now for O at 374,000 points. Takes a Tetris here to go to 397 through 102 lines. So a little bit of a slow start for both players. Sidnev just taking a Tetris there. They go to 363,000 points and a beautiful Vits for Sidnev. And another Tetris for Sidnev, passing the 400,000 point mark now. 114 lines. Sidnev taking another one. And yeah, thank you for the Matcherino command in chat, Somalian. We have a beautiful way to support our players. We are partnered with Matcherino. And you can contribute to a prize pool without even having to spend $1 of your own money. There are different ways where you can actually contribute to the prize pool by doing these sponsor quests, where just a few moments of your time will earn money for the prize pool for our lovely players. So if you want to contribute or just want to see how you can use !Matcherino in the chat, and a link will pop up for you to be able to view the Matcherino. And Sidnev with the Tetris, 503,000 point transition. Restreamed still a little bit behind. Sidnev with the hang there. But gets a bar. He's gonna have to do some burning here. Ooh, and that's not gonna burn, so it's gonna be a pretty high up dig for Sidnev now. They are getting good pieces. Beautiful J placement there for Sidnev, and beautiful J timing. They're able to burn this down flat. Oh, gets another J. And Sidnev for a second was set up for a dirty Tetris, and set up for a dirty Tetris again. Just needs the bar. Nice flat burn there for Sidnev. 548,000 points here on level 21. Gets the dirty Tetris and a nice triple to open up the right side. Beautiful tuck setups, of course. And these are, our Div 1 players. At 594,000 points on level 20. Very, very close, comfortable game score-wise for O. Is behind in lines. And takes the Tetris to go to 631,000 points. Under a Tetris difference between the players here. And Sidnev with a little bit of a misdrop of that L, it looks like, or potential burn setup. Solved it very nicely, so it might have been intentional. Taking the Tetris though the past 689,000 points. So this is now a true lead here for O in level 23. Ooh, that little burst there though, that might be enough to derail both of these players, and that's gonna be it for Sidnev at 681,000 points. So at 753 here in 24 is good for game number 1. And look at the first start. GG's. Okay, both players have the seeds all set up. So we have the ready from Sidnev. Just need the ready from O. It looks like O said GG's and just stepped away for a second. And has the hover 3. And we had a contribution to the prize pool, looks like from Colin, to get us up to $1,004.20. Let's get the GD hell yeah in the chat. Yeah, both players are ready then. Or at least O was ready. Just want to make sure. Let's warm up is done with the Mart sticker from Sidnev in their camera. Let's count down game number 2 then. Without further ado, in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, sorry about that. Flipped it so you're facing your boards. And we are underway. Both players starting off with different stacks immediately. And both players waiting for the bar. Ooh, nice adjustment there for the square for Sidnev. And they knock down the simul Tetris here. They're both set up once again. So they're going to knock down the Tetris at 45,000 points. But with more pushdown points. And both of them actually didn't have any place to put that and had holes. Sidnev actually cleaned with the Tetris well. Oh, a little bit dirty. 2 rows dirty with a nice Tetris. Simul Tetris once again. 72,000 points here for Sidnev. 69,000. Hey now! For O, and O takes another Tetris. Sidnev takes the Tetris there as well. And both players are set up for the Tetris once again. This is going to be a close game, separated by under 1,000 points. And Tetris for Sidnev, let's give a score update, because I did say they were close, but that doesn't indicate anything. 600, wow, 186,000 points there for Sidnev with that Tetris. And O at 167,000 points, but takes the Tetris to go to 190. So about a 19,000 point lead here for Sidnev through about 42 lines. It's a little bit of an early lead. Nothing crazy or massive by any means. Oh, Sidnev getting really high on the left. Gets the bar for the Tetris though. And it's set up for another beautiful talk. Sidnev gets another bar for the Tetris. And guess what? Oh, I thought I was going to go for like set up for another Otak, but instead Sidnev takes a couple Tetrises there now, about 2 Tetris lead. And Simul Tetris there to keep the differential exactly where it is. Sidnev's going to take another one here while O is unable to score Tetris with that bar. So almost 100,000 point lead here, but O is able to take a Tetris, lessen that impact ever so slightly. Actually gets 2 with that bar that just came. And Sidnev gets a Tetris there to go to 375,000 points. O takes another Tetris, so we are only separated by about 2 Tetrises still. And Tetris there for Sidnev. 398,000 points through 81 lines. Nice little burn. Nice couple burns there for Sidnev, actually. They've just passed 400,000 points. 423 now for Sidnev for the, Dutch Destroyer, or some fun nickname. As they are at 423,000 points set up for a Tetris here. O is able to get one though to go to 387,000. Sidnev with 2 Tetrises there. Go to 475,000 points. Couple nice tucks-ups and a nice Vits for Sidnev. Only a couple pieces delayed, so not an absolute travesty by any means. And another Tetris. 497,000 points here for Sidnev through 103 lines. Passing the 500,000 point mark. Now Sidnev at 521,000 to O is 457. So O not that far behind. Only about 3 Tetrises now. So a little bit of a score differential gap is opening, but not too much. Sidnev, just keeping the pedal to the metal. Takes a Tetris, looking for a nice mid 600k transition here, all things considered. You love to see players be rewarded for their play, and I think that a nice transition score will definitely do that for Sidnev. 612,000, has 2 available Tetrises. Oh, misses the T-spin though! So will not be able to take a Tetris here on cleanly into the transition, I should say. Still can transition with a Tetris. And they're looking to do just that. Actually just going to burn into the transition very nicely though. with a nice, safe, clean play. And gets the Tetris. They go with 664,000 points. Oh, here we'll transition with this Tetris at 540,000 points. So Sidnev does have to take a little bit of time here to adjust their board for the 19 speeds on level 20 now, just to keep things clean, and they already do that. They're already doing that. Oh, on level 20, a little bit of a mess here. 570,000 points is clean, just but like an L or a bar gets a bar, the L comes immediately after, but gets a J after converting the... Oh, that 5 and below adjustment there for Sidnev. Absolute last second decision there and paid off beautifully. 724,000 points here and gets the Tetris. Nice center well for O. Both of these players are going to be battling very, very nicely on this 19 speed. Tetris for Sidnev now. They're just past 775,000 points. Oh, getting a little high here. Get some good pieces though to handle this board state. And set up for the center well. Ooh, but a little bit of delay there. But gets the Tetris, and Sidnev gets one to go to 838,000 points on level 24. Or 23. Sorry, did not transition yet to the next level. I can't count. And Tetris there for Sidnev, a little bit of a misdrop, but was able to get the Tetris to go to 898,000 points. In level 24. Ooh, another misdrop there for Sidnev, under-rolling a couple pieces from the looks of things. This is O's opportunity to kind of, you know, catch up slightly. Ooh, Sidnev though, already clean up. Very beautiful. And looking just to open up the right side again. So it could have probably potentially gotten a 25 max, all things considered, if it wasn't for those misdrops. Nice holding out for that J. Sidnev would like a bar now. Gets the bar for the Tetris. Only needs a couple more for a max out. One more will do the max out for Sidnev. Or will achieve the max out for Sidnev. And they get the max out into level 27. 1.018 million. Oh, at 837,000 points here into level 26. Ooh, a couple misdrops there for O. O's gonna have to take that triple and do some burning here, a little high up. It's not over yet though, it's far from over. The expanded mobility with roll is allowing O to survive this very nicely, and hopefully will allow for O to just continue the run some points here. Sidnev was holding out for that square and gets a Tetris. One more, well, a burn will transition into level 29 play for Sidnev. Sidnev with a nice flat burn. Does have a little bit of a higher left side. So this is everything that, you know, for 29 play that you kind of want going in. And Sidnev's just going to burn this down. A 1.178 already for Sidnev. Oh, was going to have a little bit of a struggle here though. A little bit high and misdropping there of the S. And that's going to be at 940,000 points. So Sidnev is good for game number 2. And we'll just be able to see what they can do on this 29 play here. Probably doesn't want to mull in too aggressively. Just missing the 1.2. Yes, Sidnev is a very, very good pace player. Well, I'm gonna wait. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, Sky. What was once a best of 5 is now a best of 5. That is tied at 1-1. So true. Speaking head emoji. What also is true is there's the first Tetris for both players. O does have a single burn though. That was a very comical buffer there for Sidnev. Where the piece, like the T, it froze and it rotated. Oh, that fits! And a Tetris for Sidnev. Absolutely filthy. Oh boy. Get the showers ready because I need one after that. Wow. And Sidnev is clean. Gets another Tetris. Oh, gets one as well. Wow. Absolute phenomenal play with that Vits to that Tetris. They are absolutely stunning player. And Sidnev, of course, adopting the just beat me to it, Sky. I was gonna say, adopting the trolling playstyle. Made famous at the CTWC DAS 2022 tournament in the third place matchup between Sidnev and Tugi. Also something I know. That's not really an online fact. Oh no, that wasn't intentional at all. I mean, Sidnev definitely saw the Vits for that and was like, oh, this is really, really smart adjustment for getting out of it without burning too much. But yeah, what I do know that I can give, that's not really an online fact or a meme at all, is a score update. Oh, with that Tetris actually into the lead now at 237,000 points. Meanwhile, Sidnev here with this Tetris will take the lead back, but is ahead by 2 lines. Oh, will take the lead immediately back. 243,000 points for Sidnev to 261,000 for O. Very solid start for this game number 3. I hope you're enjoying both of these players. They're very good players in their own regard, both ways. Oh, opting not to burn with that J, instead setting up for the Tetris here. Kind of dirty left wall Tetris. I mean, not too dirty, only 2 rows dirty, but still dirty nonetheless. And being a left wall adds a little bit of stank, or a little bit of filth onto that Tetris. Takes the Tetris into the lead now with that left wall, going to 319,000 points. Sidnev takes one here though, 345 in the lead now. Oh, with 4 pushdown points this game instead of 3. Ooh, Sidnev handled that very beautifully and takes a Tetris. Does have to do a wee bit of burning. Oh, that beautiful Z spin! Such a phenomenal player. Like, oh god. Like, seriously one of the best to ever pick up an NES controller. It's an art form. I mean, being able to watch Sidnev in person, it was just mind-blowing. And, I mean, I'm sure watching O in person would be as well, but I haven't had that pleasure yet. But what I do know is it's definitely an experience, elegant and just beautiful watching O play right here now at 399,000 points. Beautiful villain of that long bar dependency for O. Sidnev was able to rotate that T just in time with a smarter burn to kind of help the parity of the board, but still getting high. Sidnev's gonna need something really quickly and gets a nice little combo of an S and a bar, takes a triple, and is gonna just take another. No, doesn't take the triple. Deceived me with the last second roll to column 1. And a nice column 3 Tetris there for Sidnev to go to 485,000 points. Transitions 486. Oh, can have the lead in the transition here. It does have a lead into transition. It'll be a close game. Sidnev with a couple misdrops. Definitely not fatal, but this is going to be very, very tough. Sidnev. Oh, gets it over though. He gets a. Oh, hangs the bar. Oh, Sidnev playing with my emotions right now. Oh, that's going to be it at 514, unfortunately. So, oh, at 553, we'll get heart number 2. So, oh, will be good for game number 3, and it'll be a match point here, with the seed now being 1-6-6-3-6-4. And we're going to count from 4, though. So let's count down 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We are underway. Sidnev with their patented 1 pushdown point. Oh, missing the S spin. Loosen up, getting a little high here. Gets a bar for a Tetris though. A little bit of a struggle seed actually for both players to start things off. Sidnev gets another bar for a Tetris though. Oh, we'll be able to be clean up just in time for the bar to come as they knock down their first Tetris of the game. And another Tetris to boot for Sidnev, although, interestingly enough, not going with how I thought they would and put the bar in column 10 instead of putting it to the left. Oh, a little bit of a misdrop with that S, though. Sidnev's going to get into a pretty high predicament here. Gets the pieces, though. Needs to get something for the left, gets a square over to the left. And gets a beautiful flat burn there with that J. And another one with that square. Sidnev's going to be able to get out of this. Oh, absolutely beautiful play there for Sidnev. And Sidnev is Tetris ready once again. Gets the bar for the Tetris and will lower the stack down, taking the lead back. Phenomenal survival from Sidnev. I thought it was over. I think a lot of people thought that was over. And it wasn't. And they were able to score. And a nice one row dirty Tetris there for Sidnev, 203,000 points. Let's focus on O's board for a little bit. After I need my heart to calm down a little bit. After that, 197,000 points for O through 50 lines. And both players can knock down a simul Tetris. So O at 220,000 points now, only down by 9,000 points, but is behind by 12 lines. Sidnev's, burn very high up did cost them a little bit of overall pace. I can't believe that still, my heart is pounding. I was like sweating watching that. Beautiful, very beautiful. And Sidnev opened up for another Tetris. Oh, the bars weren't helpful for the board. Wanted to get the column 8 Tetris. And the game's like, nah, homie. Opting not to go for the S spin, gets the Tetris instead. And actually just needs an L to be set up for another Tetris. It's going to fill it in with a bar and gets another bar. So O at 319,000 points, only down by 6,000. But has a pretty big pace lead by about 10 lines. Ooh, Sidnev sets up for the Vits and executes it beautifully. Very small delay. So once again, not anything egregious. Ooh, nice burns there for Sidnev, and Sidnev's going to take a Tetris there. O is also going to take a Tetris here. They go to 412,000 points. So only 6,000 point differential still, holding it strong. Sidnev with a nice tuck of the T. I don't know how necessary that was, but they want to keep the aggression on, keep the game going where it is. I respect that. Tetris there. 4-0. O going to 441,000 points. Sidnev now taking a Tetris lead. Let's refresh O a little just because I knew we fell behind a little bit. It's just a little bit stutter, okay. So yeah, about a Tetris difference now for both players. Sidnev at 510,000 points through 120 lines. 510 through 115 here. Nice line spin there for Sidnev. And a nice Z spin, or S spin, sorry, for Sidnev to keep everything going very strong. Beautiful burn there, opening up. Ooh, for this transition, it's gonna be a little bit high. Sidnev will burn in with that Z piece. Welcome in, Sam. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, Sidnev with a little bit of a dead drop of that J. But was able to solve this very beautifully. And O will have a lead going into the transition once again. Yeah, hi Sam, welcome in. Just in time for some very fun, saucy 19 play. O transitioning around 605,000 points, takes another Tetris. Very beautiful play on 18 there for O. That's been the story of this set though so far. O just playing some phenomenal 18. Sidnev not playing half bad either, just got a couple digs and a couple games, and that's all it takes sometimes. Oh, very nice stack here on level 21. Sidnev sets up for the Tetris and gets the bar to complete the Tetris to go to 652,000 points. I'm getting a little high. No matter the outcome of the game itself. Oh, Sidnev with a dirty Tetris! Holy crap! Oh, but Sidnev with misdrops! Oh no, that's unfortunate for them, but oh, at 705 is good for game number 4, and will take it. And takes the set. 3-1. And a little bit of a shocking outcome to some, I'd imagine, at least with the odds from predictions. Sidnev had some very phenomenal play there, though. Definitely needs to be applauded for that. Okay, we're gonna just go to some pre-roll stuff here while we get ready for the next set, which will be Sidnev versus Hydrant Dude, so stay tuned.